you want to try, baby. I know you can, I know your heart, and you will figure out. You love me now, 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 you know I gotta leave. You love me now, 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 gotta leave.
What's up, everybody? Finally going for that ride in the rain. Woo! You don't have to really baby it. You don't have to go super slow and like creep around everywhere. You can still ride a motorcycle in the rain on wet roads. You just got to take your time. If you want to make adjustments and make changes, you got to do it subtly. You got to do it smooth like peanut butter, baby. Notice I'm not out here babying it. I'm not being too gentle. I can still get aggressive with this thing and move it around, control it just how I want to, right? There's just certain areas where you want to give yourself a little more time and space. Like coming up to the stop sign, right? Start your braking early. Give yourself more time, more space. In the event that you do lose traction, you want to have some margin for error. Notice I can move my bike around, feel what kind of traction I have to work with. Not even that wet yet. My pants are a little bit soaked at the bottoms there. Not too bad though. A couple puddles splashing. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. A lot of people are scared to come ride their motorcycle in the rain. Most people can't even drive a car in the rain, right? But this is all about motorcycles and freedom, you know. Get out in these kind of elements and this kind of weather. This really feels liberating and awesome. Yeah, just gotta gotta take your time, right? When you're turning corners, take your time. When you're coming to a stop, take your time. Always be on the lookout behind you. Other vehicles coming up. Just take your sweet, sweet time. Just take your sweet, sweet time, baby. I wonder if I can park this up here. You might not yell at me too much if I try to. Yeah, that's all it is, man. Just gotta take your time, take it slow. Riding in the rain, it's not the end of the world, not a big deal. Just takes a little practice, like anything with motorcycles. Whew. A little bit chilly though. Alright, I'm gonna head inside here, get a couple of groceries. Second. Alrighty, so we just got out of the store, so check it out. This is a huge tip for anybody who wants to start riding motorcycles regularly, and especially riding in the rain, making a store run, grocery run, stuff like this. Just get yourself a backpack. As you can see, I've had this one for many years. It's all ripped up and jacked up, but it still works great. And I have a bunch of groceries packed in here right now, probably about, I don't know, about 20 pounds worth in there right now. But you can sling this over your shoulder, get it situated on you. Notice my pants are a little bit wet from the ride in, but otherwise doing pretty good. The rain actually isn't pouring. You can see it coming down in the puddles and stuff. It's kind of a sprinkle right now, not really pouring at the moment, so that's cool. And fortunately I was able to get this VIP parking spot. But yeah, backpack is key, man. Get yourself a backpack. If you want to get a waterproof bag, that'll help as well. All right, so we made it here in one piece. Now we just gotta make it back. Real curious about all this groceries just chilling right here. Kind of funny. So one of the tips I like to do is make sure that my bright is on. Notice right here, just turn on your high beam, especially riding in these kind of low light, overcast conditions, rainy day, any of that stuff. Anything you can do to make yourself more visible to other vehicles is a big benefit to you, and your overall survival percentage is going to go up. So by turning on my bright, my high beam, now people are, they don't really have a choice but to see me coming, right? And to contend with all the other kind of bright headlights of other vehicles out on the road today, this is really going to benefit you. So let's get the heck out of here. So going through these grocery store parking lots, you definitely want to take your time, whether it's raining or not. But especially on a rainy day, the more things you can do to buy yourself time and space, the better, right? And that means you need to be even more aware, more situational awareness, more mental awareness in general than normal. Normally, if the conditions are perfect, you can get away with a little bit of like brain fog and hesitation and traction. Notice that car pulling out a little bit there. Not to kill everybody. But on a day like this with limited traction and people just kind of having trouble paying attention in their vehicles, you got to take it upon yourself to be the one that's paying twice as much attention. It's all on you, okay? So when you come to these stops right here, notice I stop initially at the white line and then I like to actually creep past it. That way if a car behind me wants to stop there, I have a little bit of more space cushion. Also notice I'm peeking in my mirror about every couple seconds or so. And this Ford's just gonna sit there even though they have green. So I'm peeking in this mirror all the time, kind of watching, making sure that someone's not flying up behind me at 50 miles an hour gonna slam into me, okay? So I'm always watching my back. That was another little tip there. As I rode across that paint, even that yellow and that white paint on the ground, always be careful of this paint. It can get very, very slippery in the rain. So especially when you're turning a corner like that, even at that low speed, if I was to suddenly kind of like roll on my throttle as I was taking that turn, that could cause my back tire to spin as I'm passing over that paint, and that could definitely cause me to lose traction and have a little low side. Just slip out. Yeah, all in all, it's beautiful out. Woo-hoo! Love it. Get to go back, watch some football, eat some pizza, make some cookies. Can't wait. Notice my lane positioning here. Lane position. Margin over here. Lane position here. Keep myself away from stuff. Covering my clutch all the time in case I need to squeeze it in, right? Notice I'm slowing down early ahead of time. I already have my turn signal on. You definitely want to be using your signals early and often, signaling your turns, signaling your braking. And everything you do out here, you want to be as predictable as you can. I think it's actually, I might have heard Dan the fireman say this in one of his videos, but he's a great resource for good awareness, motorcycle safety. He does a great job with his channel. There's all these wet leaves in the ground. You can kind of position yourself to stay off of that stuff. But he talks, I think it was him, I want to say maybe it was him, talks in one of his videos about being as predictable as you can when you're riding around. So don't try to surprise people with your movements. Don't be sitting here and suddenly jump over here if you don't have to. Try and be predictable. Everything should be slow and smooth and predictable. You want to be predictable to other people. That way you're not surprising them, making them have to make a decision really fast. Yeah, notice your lane position here. Watch out for those wet leaves, stuff like that. Slow yourself down around like a blind corner right here. Alright. I didn't even have to touch my brakes, but I could roll off my throttle. Cool little waves in the ground right here. Just rolling off your throttle, slowing your speed down a little bit prior to a turn. Woo-hoo! Come out, ride in the rain, have some fun. Practice your quick stops in the rain. Don't just want to know how to use maximum braking when conditions are perfect and optimal. You want to know how to use maximum braking when it's like this out. This is when you're probably going to really need it, right? About to cut in front of you people. Alright everyone, hopefully this video is helpful.